What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Rob's Gaming Table. Today on the table, we are doing another tournament game from 401 Games. Store Championship 2017, Game of Thrones the card game, 2nd edition. On the left, we have John. On the right, we have Alfredo. John is playing that Baratheon Watch deck you would have seen a couple of videos ago. He's destroying folks in the tournament with it. And here he is in the top 4. And on the right, we saw Alfredo. In a couple of videos this series. These guys are both awesome. Letting me film them, being on camera. Both cool dudes. And here they are in the top 4. I wasn't able to film the other top 4 game because one of the players didn't want to be filmed. Totally respect that. So that's why you only see one top 4 game in this playlist and not 2 like you have seen in previous rounds. But we will have the finals coming up next. So make sure you subscribe to the channel to be notified when that goes up. So for setup, we have a Sworn Brother, a Red Keep, looks like an Iron Throne, and a Chamber of the Painted Table on the left for the Baratheon Watch player. And on the right, Alfredo the Stark player, running Stark Crossing, is set up the Blackfish, duplicated, and a Heart Tree Grove.
I like your location, that's for sure.
So this Barrel Watch deck, we've seen it. It's all about winning via locations. Disrupting your opponent, kneeling the characters, just winning by winning dominance, stealing power, filling up his hand with Red Keep, and also with the wall, getting power at the end of challenges. Some Winter Festival in there for some power gain, and just basically a troll deck. And on the right, we've seen Alfredo. He brought the Stark Crossing deck to deal with the Nice Watch deck and the location decks to just try to race to the win as fast as possible. And it looks like he's going first. We got a Varys Riddle into Time of Plenty. And looks like Blackfish got another dupe on him. And we got a King's Road marshaled in. So it looks like 5 gold to still play with. He's got the King's Road to pop, Heart Tree Grove to reduce. He obviously has a hand of options here. He's got to figure out what he wants to put into play to deal with the bull crap that's going to be across the board from him.
That's a great question.
Right now, he has to deal with Red Keep, trying to make sure his opponent loses a power challenge. He's got to try to win dominance so the Chamber of the Painted Table doesn't steal anything. But we know there's a wall in the deck. We know there's an Iron Throne in the deck. Let's see what happens here. So Jane Westerling is put in play. I don't remember her text off the top of my head, but I can look that up while we're waiting here. Then we got a Tumblestone Knight. Marshall, he's still got 3 gold left in a Heart Tree Grove.
Well, that means we're doing an intrigue challenge, which is fine with me. Or are you? Or is he? Or am I?
Remember, Alfredo is running a crossing deck, so he is going to need to go a little wide if he wants to get his 3 challenges off and defend some challenges. But having characters like the Blackfish out there, if you can get the 3 power on him, get him not kneeling to attack, that'll definitely help in a crossing deck, get some extra use out of his characters. Looks like we're over to the Baratheon player for marshalling. So the first location he marshals will be reduced by 1 off of that Sworn Brother. And it's an Ocean Road, so I think it actually is used up on that Ocean Road. So he's wasted the location reduction, I'm pretty sure. Because I think it says the first location you play.
Hey, no one beats me, so maybe. No one beats me all the time, so maybe.
So Jane Westerling has the action. Kneel Jane Westerling to choose and stand a Stark King or Lord character. And she's a lady and a queen. 1 strength on her. So you can just kneel her to stand. I guess Blackfish right now is the only target, but it's a good way to get some extra use out of your Stark Kings and Lords.
I win dumb somehow.
Is that really what that's for?
What?
Maybe.
Like 1 power enough? Pretty close.
Sort of.
And yeah, the Sworn Brother does say just passive ability, reduce the cost of the first location. You marshal each round by 1. So that was the first location he marshaled.
You probably shouldn't use for 2.
So now he has an Ocean Road and a King's Road. Still has 5 gold.
The Iron Throne. And a Chud, so you don't lose military and your board's wipe, and you're fine. That's all you need.
I like that idea.
Yeah. Now you just use the cards.
Now he just needs to cards. Yeah.
Oh, see, he pointed at the Sworn Brother. He used it there to reduce the wall. He should have played the wall first to get the legal reduction on it, but it looks like both players are okay with him doing it in that order, I guess. But he shouldn't have had the Ocean Road out there then to reduce it.
It's a little worse.
Or just play the Haunted Forest first.
I'm sorry, you can't play all those locations?
So as you can see, the deck's very focused on locations. He marshaled out an Ocean Road, the wall, and a Haunted Forest this turn. Has 1 gold left. Pops the King's Road.
Sticky.
And plays on a Shy Priestess. Just gonna kneel some weenies here.
Like, getting him to do 2 challenges kind of sucks.
Yeah, he's debating on Jane Westerling or Tumblestone Knight.
Yeah, Neil.
And it's going to be Jane Westerling, so that she can't use her ability. Also takes out an Intrigue
I
icon.
will sit on 1 gold, good sir.
Alright.
So now the Stark player doesn't have a chance to defend or
Or wait.
complete an Intrigue challenge.
I'll do military.
So military challenge from the Stark player. 1 strength.
So close.
-1 from Lord of the Crossing. No icons on the opposite side to even defend with, but he does have the Haunted Forest, which is defending for 1.
He's a 2.
4, 2, 4. Wow. Actually.
So he's going to spend a gold to just cancel the military challenge outright with In the Name of the King. Or In the Name of the King. And no military happened, basically. So instead of claiming a Sworn Brother and a Shy Priestess, he's stalling out there and keeping his board. So now we have Blackfish coming in, power challenge 4 strength. And it looks like 4 strength across the board. Sworn Brothers +1 from the... Oh, actually, no, he would have Haunted Forest, the wall, and Red Keep adding to it, so he could have fully defended. But we have Nightmares on the wall, so no wall trigger this turn, no +1 bonus. So we for sure lost the power challenge. No power to claim.
No, I mean this.
And yeah, forced reaction on the Haunted Forest takes it down. Blackfish gets a renown. It wasn't unopposed. So now the Stark player's up 1-0.
Win dominance, it will get nothing.
And his board is knelt out. Coming in on an unopposed Intrigue challenge with the Shy Priestess.
Backhand's judgment. Show me potato salad. Oh, why'd you do that, Alfredo? Oh.
I don't know.
Over.
And we watch as they throw cards down on the board and slow the game down, grabbing the Intrigue claim, and he grabs Robb Stark. Dirty.
Am I done?
Hey, Alfredo.
And it looks like dominance goes to the Stark player. So he doesn't lose anything to the Chamber of the Painted Table. And it's 2-1 for the Stark player, Alfredo.
Three dupes on fucking Blackfish, man.
You've already spent 11 gold on locations.
Yeah, I know.
It's ridiculous.
I'm not gonna be able to stop for too long.
And you hear people watching the game commenting about the locations he played, how many he has, the value of all of them, how much money he put into locations. On the Baratheon Watch side, obviously.
Well, I blew my various rules.
Quite the different deck, but it's playing Here to Serve into Winter Festival. So the Stark player is going to get 2 power at the end of the challenge phase, assuming he remembers to trigger it, but he puts 2 power on to remind himself. And Here to Serve is going to grab a Maester. So Baratheon Watch, it could be Aemon, could be, why am I forgetting him? Crescent, the Attachment Remover, or Pylos.
The Maester, the military icon. You got any of those?
Yeah, you hear him joking. He needs a military icon. He needs a military icon to help stop the unopposed, keep the wall power going. He grabs Aemon, who's going to help him with card advantage, keeping cards in play and on the board by saving them, so he can continue to build up his board. And get his lock on, start getting wall power, dominance, stealing on the chamber of the painted table.
He might tech on one. I was running it in my Nice Watch Wolf deck where I'm like, yeah, it's gonna be so good against these location decks. And then Kevin's like,
No.
please don't.
Political assessment next spot.
I'd be impressed. You have no cards in your hand.
You said I go first, right?
I guess. If you want to.
Well, Stark player's going first again. He's marshalling out a Winterfell Steward.
I think you left either. I don't know. Maybe downstairs.
I'm pretty annoying.
It's okay. Brian said you could beat a card.
And another King's Road.
Okay. Deal.
Pops it.
I should take it too.
Where'd you get that? Downstairs.
And Fast Eddie, Eddard Stark from Wolves of the North is on the board.
That's an Eddard. You got 2 cards in your hand?
Between him and Blackfish, he should be throwing extra power on Blackfish with Eddard's ability. And we could have an activated Blackfish very shortly, and that could be trouble. And the cool part is if Jane Westerling's still standing, she could kneel to stand the Blackfish after he gets the power and then start using it faster than waiting till next turn. Would be quite juicy, but cancel all that. He has a Craven now attached to him, so he will not be attacking as long as that Craven is attached.
John doesn't want him to get
And look at the Poppy on Fast Eddie. He just lost his text box. No renown, no ability to throw power over to another guy in the challenge. So forget all of what I just said. That's all.
all the shots. Where the fuck are my characters?
It's all going to take a while to happen. It's going to get rid of those attachments. So not only is this Bear Watch deck full of locations, it's full of attachments too. Trolling the opponent. Looks like tons of weenie characters. I'm not sure if he's running Varys, but I know he's running Melisandre. He's got some Neil going on in there.
Are you on the reserve? I think you're fine.
Not many expensive characters, it seems.
I don't trust you.
We got a dupe on the red keep.
I wouldn't either.
Plays a Steward at the wall. And sits on a gold.
I know, be nice to him and he'll give you stuff.
You say military.
Sounds like military with the Tumblestone Knight. 1 strength.
Another in the name of your king.
Still no military icons on the board. So it sounds like that'll go unimpose unless he's got that 1 gold saved for a In the Name of the King event again.
You buff the intrigue.
So just cancel and nullify that military challenge. No winners or losers or whatever. Two gold remaining on the Stark side.
Show me what you got.
So Haunted Forest blocks the unopposed. And it goes down with a forced reaction. Sworn Brother shows him for claim. Aemon's triggered to save him.
I don't think it matters. Can you? Because you can't nightmares him after I choose
So we got an intrigue challenge with Jane Westerling. Being the only intrigue icon on the board for the Stark player, he's got to use her for challenges. Fully blocked because the Steward of the Wall is +1 strength from the wall. And a power of 7 with Eddard Stark. Unopposed is blocked, so the red keep cannot be triggered this turn since he lost the power challenge. And he claims and gets the Lord of the Crossing power. And here we come. Looks like he might do an intrigue. Yeah, intrigue from the bear player. Unopposed, no intrigue icon standing. Grabs a copy of Summer.
You love me.
I love you.
Oh, baby.
You love
I
me.
love you.
And the bear player gets an unopposed. Sitting at 1 power.
Alright, end phase.
So end of phase, Winter Festival. Trigger for the Stark player, gets 2 more power.
Can you get down?
And
I like it.
oh, it looks like the wall was triggered 2 for the bear player, but dominance goes to the Stark player. He's doing a great job of protecting himself from that painted table.
I would have had a last turn, but you know this guy.
Yo, if I could, I'd forget about it entirely.
Sorry, what?
The Stark player is at 7 power to 3 on the bear side. And Valar Morghulis into calling the banners. All men must die. But before they die, you need to collect some gold based on those men.
trigger mine first.
Oh, you sure? You don't want gold?
You want gold? What?
I'll trigger 4.
So 4 gold gained from the start player for triggering his plot first. He obviously had to go first to do that.
You better fucking be pro.
And Eamon looks like he saved himself. And will be staying in play Nelt. And Blackfish will lose a dupe to stay in play, but everyone else goes to the dead pile.
Yeah, that's what I figured, but you just disappeared and I was like, looks like I'm the new Carter.
So now we see if the start player can recover, build up his board again, and get those challenges going. Try to start gaining power again. Otherwise,
How would you do that?
that Baratheon player will start racking up power off the wall and maybe the painted table. He needs to get an Iron Throne out there to make sure he's winning dominance, though. Maybe. I think he's playing Fiery Followers, too, and those will definitely help. We got Bran Marshall in, Robb Stark in there, 1 gold saved.
Actually, it's pretty shitty.
Not a bad recovery at all. He just needs an intrigue icon.
Oh wow, 2 gold.
So let's see what happens with the 2 gold on the bear side, plus Ocean Road.
Hilarious.
I don't think he's got enough to really recover board-wise. Eamon's knelt,
Well, I don't get my load.
which means Eamon's going to die if he does not get another character on the board. Maybe he's regretting that Valor play right now, who knows. But he's got Craven on Robb Stark. It's going to buy him some more time.
I was like, how, like always one strength, doesn't matter.
So that stops any military challenge from actually coming through. That's not bad. 1 stupid Craven.
Dominance those.
They'd stop Eamon from dying. That's interesting.
9? I don't know if that's right.
Those attachments are so annoying.
Okay.
And it looks like 2 gold saved on the bear side.
Man, if I could get split dominance, that'd be great.
It seems like wall trigger.
Having fun yet, Alfredo?
I don't know why he didn't do a
I say yes.
power. Oh, I guess. Yeah, why didn't he do a power challenge with Bran? I'm not sure what happened there, but they just kind of rushed through it.
Any reason you didn't trigger that?
Oh shit. That was the whole point. You good with it or no?
How many cards? 3.
So I think he missed his red keep trigger, and John's asking to take it now.
You're gonna win it, man. It's your call. You can say no. I know nothing really changed.
I'm kind of already picking plots. It's like that's the challenge.
It's fine.
Alright.
Sounds like Alfredo's not letting him take the red keep, which is fine. They rushed through it. That's what happens when you just rush through like that. I don't even know what was going on. They went so fast. You just need to slow it down and start talking through the challenge phases at least. Or, I mean, the phases of the round at least. They rushed through the plots, and John there on the left, the bear player, forgot his red keep.
Which you're gonna see what I grab and see what you want to get rid of?
So we got building orders. The bear player's going to look through his top 10 cards, looking for an attachment or location. He's definitely looking for an Iron Throne. I think he is just big whiff right there. That's how his luck's going for him. Maybe if he remembered his red keep, he would have been able to dig 2 cards deeper and maybe find an attachment or location.
There they are. Hey, now they're going back in your deck.
And we have confiscation plate on the other side, so one of those Cravens is going to go away.
I don't have summons.
Now you're gonna summon to get all okay.
Fill orders again. I have hit all my good stuff.
Yeah, the only thing you're missing is the throw.
Yeah.
So right now we're sitting at, looks like 8 on the Stark side to 5 on the Baratheon side. It's still a pretty close game.
You just did.
I need Valor.
Can you
I need a
Valor?
second.
Oh, sorry, bro.
I carry a second Valor, don't you? I carry a second Valor, don't you?
I'm not sure. Oh, looks like the Craven off Robb Stark is actually going to be one he chooses.
Like, what the fuck? I'll just top deck with a Craven to do this.
I will.
Yeah, 2 Cravens gone already. He's hoping to get another one. But he's got to slow this Stark player down. This Stark player finds an intrigue icon.
Man, I got
It may be over for the bear player.
Also, I only got one for that.
Yeah, that kind of.
I bet you there's locations in the next 2 cards.
I just don't get why he didn't do a power challenge with Bran. To just win the power challenge, steal a power, no red keep happens.
The wall, yeah, I was gonna say the wall.
Oh, I get it. Sorry.
Shouldn't be this way.
Oh, Bran would have. Oh, yeah, Bran would have won it. I think red keep. You have to have a character participating. I think for it.
Not even a rogue
But I guess the Haunted Forest is participating. I don't know. You guys can tell me in the comments below. What would have happened if Bran came in on a... Oh, Bran would have been 0. -1 from crossing. I'm an idiot. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Scratch what I'm saying. I'm an idiot. Forgot about Lord of the Crossings.
I do, just not a lot.
Where's Meister Lewin?
Alright, so now we got Jon Snow, so you can sack a start character to stand a start character.
I don't have intrigue icons though, so that's a little upsetting.
So yeah, still no green icons for the Stark player. And Aemon with his green icon is laughing at the whole Stark board. Look at him doing cartwheels.
Alright, dude.
Jon trolling his opponent there. This is Sir Waymar Royce out on the board now.
Do I feed the Blackfish for now?
Feed it.
So no gold left on the Stark side. Looks like 2 gold left on the Bear side.
I can't stop your power challenge.
Bear player going first here. Not sure what to do.
I guess I blocked the military challenge too.
May need to save Aemon for his save ability
It's hilarious.
and not use him on challenges.
Do I do power? If I do power, you can't block it. You have to block with more than those two. And there's no point for not to block with those. I need just a military power with them.
Yeah, you don't want to attack with Waymar Royce because you'll just be feeding the renown across the board. I'm sure Blackfish would love to jump in front of that with Robb Stark maybe.
Of course you want to win, Dom.
He's asking
And
the
just
right
get some power on the defense.
Fuck it, let's see what happens.
And yeah, John's going to go for it. Power of +1 and then 2 from the Red Keep.
I still win?
3, 4, 5, 6.
Gotcha, bitch.
And Alfredo, I guess, miscounted there. Threw Bran and Blackfish in front, thought it was enough. But he miscounted, maybe forgot the Red Keep, +2 bonus. And Military threw again. Tries to block it with In the Name of the King. But I think he should pay a gold for that anyway. Doesn't look like he did. But Bran says no. And sacks Bran to cancel it.
Actually,
So Aemon saves for the military claim. And I think power here from Robb Stark.
I knew I was
Close. Claim. Down.
extra shit on them.
Am I done?
Yes. That would be nice.
Yeah, dominance to the Stark player. He's just Chamber of the Painted Table's not doing anything here.
That'd be beautiful.
And Stark player's up to 9 against 5. No, actually 9 on the house card +2 on his characters. So it's actually 11 to 5.
I don't want him to sit.
No, he's
No?
gonna
Oh,
steady.
alright. It's optional.
Yeah, that's sack on Bran. Use Rob's ability to stand his board.
I think I forgot to trigger my red key. Kind of mattered. Just a little bit. I would have lost that power challenge. Well, I would have lost it, but I wouldn't have lost it opposed.
Yes.
Gosh, darn it. Do I whiff at the building orders again?
I think the odds of that are pretty small. You'd be really funny if you did.
Oh, he's lucky. Sorry. You know what you need? Iron Throne.
Yeah, I just hear Alfredo said it. He needs an Iron Throne
That's the lowest we got.
with those locations. That's the missing piece. He doesn't have that. He needs to be stealing the power with the Chamber of Painted Table, slowing down the Stark player. And just not having that and not winning dominance is just letting the Stark player run away with it here.
Oh, I can't do that.
You can hear the frustration in John's voice, trying to pick his plot.
You're good?
And Wardens of the North, trading with the Batoshi.
I didn't win dominance, so I'm going to win dominance.
Nice. So I guess.
And he's talking about trading the Batoshi, just giving him enough gold to win dominance with that. Just going to hold on to the gold and try to win dom. But I don't know if that's a valid strategy. He needs to get some more characters on the board for sure.
Just gotta say this, I gotta get the top deck of dreams here, or this game's over.
What's the top deck of dreams?
Yeah, you hear John talking. He needs his Melisandre. He wants his Melisandre. He's hoping he top decks it.
That's not terrible.
He seems to like, the Baratheon player seems to like what he just drew.
Terrible. I may get this.
So let's see what he can do with his 10 gold plus an Ocean Road.
That's 10.
That can only get 3.
This is
Dark player obviously got 3 gold off the trading with the Batoshi.
That can only get
He's going to have plenty of gold to work with. Just needs an intrigue icon on the board.
I think I'm looking at it. I was like, wait.
ready for the next one?
I
Another one? Oh my.
He's got Ranging Party and Ranging Party.
And some dominance reassurance.
And there's the Fiery Followers that he does need for dominance. That is definitely going to help him for sure. Try to get that painted table going. Yeah, if he just would have had a Fiery Followers earlier, probably could have won dominance a few times.
Honestly, the Valor was part better, so for me.
So we got Littlefinger marshaled in. Intrigue Icon. Big one at that.
So you got the sweet Craven pull in the Littlefinger.
Drew him 2 cards. He's got 2 gold to work with. 3 gold, actually, it looks like. And a Archery Grove.
No gold?
No gold, baby. No in the name of the king for you. Oh, you got that sweet, sweet brand? You got that sweet, sweet summer in the brand?
The Stark player just needs 4 power to close it out. And who's going to help him do that? It's Arya Stark. With the dupe. Now has a military icon. She has stealth, so she's definitely going to help
I guess if you
push
want
challenges
to
through.
power challenge.
Yeah, on that 3rd power challenge.
Oh.
So save 1 gold on the Stark side. Over to the Bear player for challenges. Looks like Eamon's coming in on the Intrigue.
Come at me, bro. I'm desperate.
And obviously, Littlefinger's not going to go down for it. He needs that Intrigue icon for his 3 challenges. So he lets it go unopposed. And Wolves of the North Sansa is discarded for claim.
Don't worry, I got you.
Bear player is now 6 power.
Anything else?
After you, sir.
And he's just going to play defense here. The Stark player's coming in, Littlefinger, Intrigue, 3 strength. Dolorous Ed comes out with a kneel on the house card. Fully defends with 4. +1 from the wall, goes back to hand.
Suck it.
Alright.
So Haunted Forest is still standing. And we've got a military challenge, 4 strength. A ranging party alone can block it, no problem. Waymar Royce can actually block it, no problem. Having +1 strength. Nope. Yeah, he can block it. +1 strength from the wall. Haunted Forest adding a +1 strength in there. Oh, but Wolves of the North. Yes, John's realizing that, and he knows guys can swing in. So he has to overcommit here if he wants to protect from anyone swinging in on the challenge using the plot. And he's just worried about the power challenge, I think. You see him tap the red keep there, counting that strength in. Well, you got Arya Stealth and someone out. Probably a ranging party.
Would you Jon Snow Blackfish to stand him to add him to the challenge?
And yeah, he realizes Jon Snow's out there, so he could sack a Stark character. I don't know why he would, but you could to stand somebody and get dual challenges out of them.
Do I need to win the power challenge?
I guess sacking with Jon will actually trigger Robb Stark, so that you could stand the whole board.
This is interesting. It's very, very interesting.
Seems like John's a little bit of a puzzle here, doesn't know what to commit.
That's the thing is, if I win,
He's just worried about that 3rd power challenge.
way more strength.
That could go through, get Lord of the Crossing, claim 1,
You only need a defending character, right?
plus dominance.
So you can just throw.
The Stark player's 4 power away.
Oh, yeah.
I want.
So the Bear player needs to stop him from getting 4 power this round to close out the game. And he can't let it slip, so he's got to cover his ass on dominance, on the power challenge, and this military. If he lets his military go unopposed, could be trouble.
Opposing it doesn't do anything anyway. I'm gonna lose.
Now you can just sack Jon Snow, I think, right? To trigger Robb Stark, so he can just
Choose dominance anyway.
sneak someone in here with the plot, add them to the military challenge. It could be he could sneak in the Blackfish even. It gets around Craven, so he could trigger his Wolves of the North plot to bring like the Blackfish in, get a power out of it.
Alfredo, do you have a Sword Championship yet?
No, not yet. I came 2nd place on that one.
The Blackfish actually usable here.
I want this bonus. It doesn't matter. I can't.
Bring in Robb Stark, and then sack Jon Snow, stand them all up, and come in with a huge power challenge. Get some extra renown. So he did sneak in Robb Stark, so that he can get a power on Robb Stark here, assuming he wins.
I think I'm into the power. We're gonna do both of them.
Mine?
1 sec. Hey. What the fuck are you on? You're gonna stand?
So yeah, he's gonna sack Jon Snow, stand the board off Robb Stark.
You're gonna bring them both in.
Power challenge, all in. And then he could use the plot to just bring in the Blackfish. They're all in. Stealth the Arya Stark.
You went off that, right?
He's 3 power away. He wins the power challenge, 2 renown, and John shakes hands, realizes it's over. Multiple ways he could have went through that, but congrats to Alfredo. Wins in the top 4, moves on to the finals. We have that video coming up next. If you guys want to support the channel, you can do so at patreon.com/Rob's Gaming Table. Click the link in the description below. Get your name here in the credits, just like you see on the screen. And help us out here grow, help us out here offset the cost of the work I do, the equipment I buy, the trips I go on to go to these tournaments, and all the work I spend editing these videos and voicing them over. You can do so by donating as little as $1 a month. It would help me out, and it'd be awesome. But at least watch the videos, hit the like button, comment, subscribe, share the videos. You guys are awesome. But we'll definitely see you in the finals coming up next.